Once upon a time, there was a special forest. A forest that existed between the waking world and the world of dreams. In this forest, time moved differently, slower, softer, more peaceful. You are now at the entrance of this forest. You can feel the gentle breeze touching your face. The scent of fresh moss and wildflowers fills the air around you. As you take your first step onto the soft forest path, you notice how quiet everything becomes. The outside world, with all its noise and worry, begins to fade away. Here, in this magical place, only peace remains. The trees above you are ancient and wise. Their branches form a natural canopy, filtering the golden sunlight into gentle rays that dance across the forest floor. Each beam of light seems to carry with it a sense of calm, a promise of rest. You continue walking, your footsteps soft on the moss-covered ground. The path ahead winds gently through groves of silver birch and mighty oak trees. Each tree seems to welcome you with rustling leaves that whisper ancient lullabies. The air here is different. It's cleaner, purer, filled with the essence of growing things, of life, of peace. With each breath you take, you feel yourself becoming more relaxed, more at ease, more ready to let go of the day. As you walk deeper into this enchanted forest, you begin to notice small details that bring you joy. A butterfly with wings like stained glass flutters past. A squirrel pauses to watch you before scampering up an old oak tree. Somewhere in the distance, a gentle stream babbles softly, like nature's own lullaby. The path you're following seems to know exactly where you need to go. It curves and turns, leading you deeper into this sanctuary of peace and dreams. With each step, you feel the weight of your worries becoming lighter, until they seem to float away like dandelion seeds on the evening breeze. The entrance to the forest grows smaller behind you as you venture deeper into this realm of tranquility. Each step takes you further from the busy world and closer to the peace that awaits in the heart of this magical place. The path beneath your feet changes subtly, becoming softer, more welcoming. The moss here is thicker, like a natural carpet designed by centuries of gentle growth. Your footsteps make no sound, as if the forest itself wishes to preserve the sacred silence that dwells here. You notice that your breathing has already begun to slow, to deepen. The rhythm of your steps matches the gentle pulse of life that flows through this ancient place. It's as if the forest is teaching you the art of moving more slowly, more mindfully. Ahead of you, the path splits into two. Both routes look equally inviting, equally peaceful. You pause for a moment, allowing your intuition to guide you. There is no wrong choice here in this forest. Every path leads to the same destination, the same deep peace that lives at the center of all things. You choose the path that curves gently to the right. This route takes you through a grove of ancient oaks. Their trunks are massive, their bark deeply grooved with the wisdom of countless seasons. These trees have stood here long before you were born, and they will remain long after, offering their shelter and their peace to all who seek it. The canopy above grows thicker, creating a natural dome of green. The light here is filtered and soft, like being inside a living cathedral. The air is cool and sweet, filled with the breath of growing things. With each inhalation, you draw in not just air, but the very essence of peace itself. As you walk among these giants, you begin to feel your connection to something much larger than yourself. You are part of an ancient story, a story that began long before words were invented. This is the story of rest, of renewal, of the eternal cycle that governs all living things. You come to a perfect resting place, a fallen log covered in soft moss, positioned perfectly for you to sit and rest for a moment. As you settle onto this natural bench, you feel completely supported, completely at peace. Here, you close your eyes and listen to the gentle sounds of the forest settling into evening. The soft rustle of leaves, the distant call of an owl, the whisper of wind through branches. All these sounds blend together into the most perfect, natural lullaby you've ever heard. And here, in this peaceful place, you rest for a moment, feeling completely safe, completely relaxed, as the forest prepares to reveal even deeper mysteries, even greater peace in the journey that lies ahead.
After resting in the peaceful grove, you feel completely refreshed and ready to continue your journey into the deeper mysteries of this magical forest. You rise from your resting place, feeling lighter than before, more at peace than you ever thought possible. The path continues ahead, winding through even more beautiful sections of forest. You notice that the trees here seem to glow with their own inner light. The bark is silvery, almost luminescent, and the leaves seem to shimmer with an otherworldly beauty. As you walk, you begin to hear new sounds. The gentle tinkle of water over stones grows stronger, and you realize you're approaching a stream. This is not just any stream, but one that carries with it the pure essence of peace and tranquility. You come to the edge of this beautiful stream and pause to admire its crystal-clear waters. The stream moves slowly, peacefully, creating soft, musical sounds as it flows over smooth stones and around gentle curves. The water is so clear you can see every pebble, every grain of sand on the bottom. You kneel down beside the stream and cup your hands to drink from its pure water. The water is cool and sweet, and as it touches your lips, you feel it washing away the last traces of any tiredness, any stress that might still be lingering in your body or mind. This water is more than just water. It's the essence of peace itself, flowing through this magical forest, carrying with it the power to heal, to restore, to renew anyone who drinks from it with an open heart. Following the stream, you discover that it leads to the most beautiful clearing you've ever seen. This place is truly magical. The light here doesn't come from the sun filtering through leaves, but seems to emanate from the very ground itself, creating a soft, golden glow that wraps around you like a warm embrace. In the center of this magical clearing stands a single magnificent tree, unlike any you've ever seen. Its trunk is silver white, smooth as silk, and seems to pulse gently with its own inner light. The branches spread wide and graceful, creating a natural cathedral of peace and beauty. As you approach this wondrous tree, you notice that the grass beneath your feet is impossibly soft, like walking on clouds. Each step feels like a gentle massage for your tired soul. The air here is warm and sweet, filled with the scent of flowers that bloom only in dreams. You reach the base of the tree and place your hand against its smooth bark. Immediately you feel a gentle vibration, a rhythm that matches your own heartbeat. This tree is alive in a way that transcends ordinary life. It's connected to something deeper, something eternal, something that knows the secret of perfect peace. As you stand here with your hand on the tree, you feel all the tension, all the stress, all the worry that you've been carrying beginning to flow out of your body and into the earth. The tree seems to be absorbing all your troubles, transforming them into something beautiful, something peaceful. You decide to sit down with your back against the tree. As you settle into this position, you feel the tree's energy flowing through you, warming you from the inside out. This warmth spreads through your entire body, relaxing every muscle, every nerve, every cell. The clearing around you seems to shimmer with peaceful energy. Small lights, like fireflies, but made of pure light, begin to dance in the air around you. These lights move in slow, graceful patterns, creating a gentle light show that soothes your eyes and calms your mind. You close your eyes and listen to the sounds of this sacred place. There's a gentle humming, not made by any insect or bird, but by the place itself. It's the sound of pure contentment, the sound of a place where nothing is wrong, where everything is exactly as it should be. As you sit here, you begin to feel yourself becoming lighter, as if the weight of your physical body is gradually disappearing. You're not disappearing yourself, but rather becoming one with the peace that surrounds you. You're becoming part of the eternal calm that this tree has been guarding for centuries. Time has no meaning here. You could sit here for minutes or hours or days, and it would all feel the same perfect, timeless, peaceful. This is what true rest feels like. Not just the absence of activity, but the presence of perfect harmony with all that is. And here, in this sacred clearing, under the protection of this ancient guardian tree, you rest completely, feeling the deepest peace you've ever experienced, as the forest prepares to share with you even greater mysteries, even deeper tranquility in the beautiful journey that continues ahead.
When you feel completely restored by your time with the guardian tree, you slowly open your eyes. The clearing looks even more beautiful than before. The colors seem richer, more vibrant, yet also more soothing. The light seems to dance with joy, celebrating your presence in this sacred space. You rise slowly from your resting place against the tree, feeling refreshed, renewed, reborn. The tree seems to pulse with a gentle farewell, as if to say that you will always be welcome here, always be part of this place of perfect peace. As you begin to walk across the clearing, you notice that your steps feel different, lighter, more graceful, more in harmony with the rhythm of the earth beneath your feet. You move with the natural flow of life itself, no longer fighting against the current, but moving with it. At the far edge of the clearing, you find another path. This path is even more beautiful than the ones you've walked before. It's lined with flowers that seem to glow with their own inner light. Roses and lilies and jasmine, their fragrances blending together to create the most perfect natural perfume you've ever experienced. As you walk along this flower-lined path, you feel the petals brushing gently against your legs. Each touch is like a blessing, a gentle reminder that you are loved, you are welcome, you are home in this place of eternal peace. The path leads you deeper into the forest, but this part of the forest is different from where you began your journey. Here, the trees seem to sing a gentle, harmonious song that resonates in your bones, in your soul. This is the song of the earth itself, the ancient melody that has been playing since the beginning of time. You pause to listen to this beautiful music, and as you do, you notice other sounds joining the chorus. The gentle trickle of water somewhere nearby, the soft whisper of wind through leaves, the distant call of a bird singing its evening song. All these sounds blend together to create a symphony of peace that makes your heart sing with joy. The light around you continues to change, becoming softer, more golden, more like the light of sunset, even though you can't see the sun through the canopy of trees. This light seems to come from everywhere and nowhere, bathing everything in a warm, peaceful glow. As you continue walking, you begin to hear the sound of water more clearly. It's getting closer, drawing you forward with its gentle music. You know that you're about to discover something special, something that will bring you even deeper into the peace that this forest offers. The path curves gently to the left, and suddenly you find yourself standing at the edge of the most beautiful lake you've ever seen. This lake is unlike any body of water you've ever encountered. The water is crystal clear, so clear that you can see all the way to the bottom, where smooth stones lie scattered, like scattered thoughts, now at rest, now at peace. The lake is surrounded by weeping willows, their long branches trailing gently in the water, creating ripples that catch the golden light and transform it into something magical, something that belongs only to dreams. You walk to the water's edge and sit down on the soft bank. The water is so still, so perfectly calm, that it acts like a mirror, reflecting not just the sky, but something deeper, something more beautiful. It reflects your dreams, your hopes, your deepest, most peaceful desires. As you gaze into the water, you see not your physical reflection, but images of the most peaceful moments of your life, times when you felt completely at ease, completely safe. These images float gently across the surface, like memories made visible. The water seems to whisper to you in a language older than words. It speaks of cycles of rest and renewal, of the way water flows always toward the lowest place, the most peaceful place. It teaches you to follow its example, to seek the path of least resistance, the path of greatest peace. A gentle mist begins to rise from the water, carrying with it the scent of water lilies and fresh rain. This mist is like a soft blanket that wraps around you, making you feel safe and protected and ready to let go of consciousness, to drift into sleep. You lie down on the soft grass beside the lake. The sound of water lapping gently against the shore is like a lullaby sung by the earth itself. This sound is ancient, primal. It connects you to something deeper than thought, deeper than worry. The stars are beginning to appear in the darkening sky, and they reflect in the still water, creating a mirror of light above and below. You are surrounded by beauty, by peace, by the gentle presence of nature itself. As you rest here, you feel your mind becoming as still as the water. Your thoughts slow down and become less important, less urgent. They float away like leaves on the surface of the lake, leaving behind only peace.
A family of deer emerges from the forest to drink from the lake. They move with such grace, such quiet dignity, that watching them is like watching a meditation in motion. They acknowledge your presence with gentle eyes, but show no fear, for they can sense that you come in peace. A blue heron stands motionless in the shallows of the lake, so still that it could be a statue carved from the very essence of patience. As you watch, you learn from this beautiful bird the art of being completely present, completely still, completely at peace with the moment, exactly as it is. The mist from the lake continues to rise, creating soft, swirling patterns in the evening air. This mist carries with it the accumulated peace of countless sunsets, countless moments of perfect tranquility that have occurred beside this sacred water. And here, by this magical lake, under the protection of the ancient willows, you rest in perfect harmony with all of creation, feeling completely at peace as the forest prepares to share with you its most sacred secrets in the journey that continues deeper into the realm of dreams.
As you rest peacefully by the magical lake, you feel a gentle invitation from the forest itself, calling you to explore its deepest, most sacred mysteries. You rise slowly from your resting place, feeling completely refreshed and ready to venture into the heart of this enchanted realm. You follow a new path that leads away from the lake. This path is different from all the others. It seems to be made of light itself, glowing softly in the gathering twilight. Each step you take on this luminous path feels like stepping on starlight, on moonbeams, on pure crystallized peace. The trees around you grow taller and more magnificent with each step you take. These are the ancient ones, the elder trees that have stood here since the beginning of time. Their trunks are so wide that it would take many people holding hands to encircle just one. Their bark is silver and seems to pulse with inner wisdom. As you walk among these titans, you feel yourself becoming smaller, yet paradoxically feeling more connected to the infinite vastness of existence. You understand that size is an illusion, that what matters is not how big you are, but how deeply you can connect with the eternal peace that flows through all things. The canopy above you is so thick that only the softest, most gentle light filters through, creating a natural twilight that soothes the eyes and calms the mind. This light is peaceful, forgiving. It asks nothing of you except that you rest, that you allow yourself to be held by this sacred space. You begin to notice that the very air around you seems to shimmer with tranquility. Each breath you take is like breathing in liquid peace. The oxygen here is different, purer, charged with the life force of this magical place.
With every inhalation, you feel your body becoming more relaxed, your mind becoming clearer, your spirit becoming lighter. The path leads you to a place where the trees form a natural circle, a sacred grove, where the very ground seems to pulse with ancient wisdom. In the center of this circle is a small clearing, carpeted with the softest moss you've ever felt. This moss is like a natural bed designed by nature specifically for rest, for peace, for healing. As you enter this sacred circle, you feel immediately a sense of profound protection. This is a place where nothing harmful can enter, where only love and peace and healing are possible. The trees around you are like gentle guardians watching over you, ensuring that your rest will be complete and undisturbed. You walk to the center of the circle and sit down on the soft moss. The moment you sit, you feel the earth beneath you responding to your presence. The moss seems to mold itself perfectly to your body, supporting you in exactly the way you need to be supported. As you settle into this perfect resting place, you notice that the air around you begins to fill with tiny points of light. Like the most gentle fireflies, these lights dance slowly around you, moving in patterns that are hypnotic, relaxing, deeply soothing to watch. You close your eyes and listen to the deep, slow breathing of the forest around you. The trees are breathing in and out, in and out, in a rhythm so slow, so peaceful, that it seems to come from the earth itself. You begin to breathe in harmony with this ancient rhythm. Your body feels incredibly heavy and relaxed, as if you are sinking gently into the soft earth. Every muscle, every fiber of your being is letting go, surrendering to the peace that surrounds you. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to be, except here, in this moment of perfect rest. The sounds of the forest become a lullaby that speaks directly to your soul. The whisper of wind through leaves, the distant call of a night bird, the gentle creaking of ancient wood. All these sounds blend together into a symphony of peace that carries you deeper and deeper into relaxation. You feel completely safe here, completely protected. The circle of trees around you forms a natural sanctuary where you can rest without any worry, without any concern. You are held by something greater than yourself, held by the forest, held by the earth, held by the ancient, loving presence that watches over all who seek true rest. As you rest in this sacred place, you begin to understand that this circle of trees, this moment of perfect peace, exists not just here in this magical forest, but also within you. This peace is your birthright, your natural state of being, something you can access whenever you need to find rest and renewal. The lights dancing around you begin to move in even more beautiful patterns, spiraling gently upward toward the canopy above. As you watch them, you feel your own spirit lifting, following the lights toward a state of consciousness that transcends ordinary awareness. You are becoming one with the peace that surrounds you, one with the eternal rhythm of life that flows through all things. You are no longer a visitor in this forest. You are part of it, part of the endless cycle of rest and renewal that governs all existence. And here, in this most sacred of places, surrounded by the ancient wisdom of the elder trees, you rest in perfect harmony with all of creation, feeling the deepest, most complete peace you have ever known, as the forest prepares to share with you its final and most precious gift, the gift of perfect, eternal rest. From the sacred circle of guardian trees, you feel a gentle pull, a whispered invitation to discover the very heart of this magical forest, the place where all peace begins and to which all peace returns. You rise slowly, feeling as light as air, as peaceful as a gentle stream flowing toward its eternal destination. Before you appears a path unlike any other. This path seems to be made of pure moonlight, woven together with starshine and dreams. Each step you take upon this luminous pathway feels like stepping on the very essence of tranquility itself. As you walk this path of light, the world around you begins to transform into something beyond ordinary beauty. The trees here are ancient beyond measure, their trunks glowing with soft silver light, their branches reaching toward heaven and into the depths of the earth, connecting all things in perfect harmony. The very air here shimmers with love, with compassion, with the kind of deep, abiding peace that has no beginning and no end. Each breath you take fills you with this infinite tranquility. Each exhale releases any last traces of anything that is not peace. Ahead, through the glowing trees, you see a light so gentle, so perfect, that just looking at it brings tears of joy to your eyes. This is the light of pure love, pure peace, pure rest, the light that exists at the very center of all things. As you approach this sacred light, you discover that it emanates from the most beautiful place you could ever imagine. Here, at the very heart of the forest, is a grove so perfect, so peaceful, that it seems to exist outside of time, outside of space, in a realm where only love and peace and perfect rest are possible. In the center of this eternal grove grows the tree of all peace, a tree so magnificent, so beautiful, that no words could ever describe its glory. Its trunk is made of crystallized starlight. Its branches reach both toward heaven and into the depths of the earth, connecting all things in perfect harmony. The tree of all peace pulses gently with the heartbeat of the universe itself. This rhythm is the source of all peace, all rest, all healing in existence. As you approach this sacred tree, you feel your own heartbeat synchronizing with this eternal rhythm. Beneath the tree, the ground is carpeted with the softest, most beautiful grass that has ever grown. This grass is woven from moonbeams and gentle breezes, and the dreams of every soul who has ever sought perfect rest. Walking on this sacred ground is like walking on clouds made of pure comfort. You approach the tree of all peace and place your hand upon its crystalline trunk. The moment your skin touches the tree, you feel a warmth so perfect, so complete, that it fills every cell of your being with absolute peace. This warmth is the love of the universe itself, flowing through you, healing you, completing you. You sit down beneath the branches of this sacred tree with your back against its trunk. The moment you settle into this position, you feel yourself becoming one with the tree, one with the earth, one with the eternal peace that flows through all existence. The branches above you are filled with leaves of pure light, each one a different shade of peace, gold and silver, and the softest blue, and colors that have no names but exist only in the realm of dreams. These leaves whisper to you in the language of absolute tranquility. Around you, the air fills with the most beautiful lights you have ever seen. These are not just lights, but the visible essence of every peaceful moment that has ever existed. Every moment of rest, every moment of love, every moment of perfect contentment. They dance around you, welcoming you home. And here, at the very heart of all peace, you prepare to experience the deepest, most profound rest that any soul can know, as the tree of all peace prepares to share with you its greatest and most sacred gift. Close your eyes and feel yourself dissolving into this perfect peace. You are no longer separate from the tranquility around you. You are tranquility itself. You are rest. You are peace. You are love. You are one with the eternal calm that is the source and destination of all things. Time has no meaning here. Past and future dissolve into the eternal now of perfect peace.
You could rest here for a moment or for eternity, and it would be the same perfect, timeless, blissful rest.
coconut. First, we show love and respect.